Yo, barefoot track. Quite recently, we would have had, an interesting exchange here. But Yohan Blake, he felt as though Jamaicans, don't appreciate him, and I would have put a short about this, but I never really dissected it. But let's just have a listening to what he
My own
says.
country, Jamaica, doesn't give me the respect, and I'm happy they don't because other people outside do. And
His own country, Jamaica, does not give him the respect. That particular statement is very inflammatory and I believe false. It is actually a very, in my opinion, a very ignorant statement. I'll tell you why. It is a generalization rooted in his opinion. Um, Over the years, everybody knows, because of injury and so on, Johan hasn't been able to perform the way he ultimately performs. All right. Um, if we look at some here really quickly, so Johan was the second fastest man of all time. And this is just an example here of some of the times that Johan would have run in 2024 leading up to the Olympics, right? This is a snapshot. I don't got all the times, but this is just a snapshot. And when you look, if you look here, he's traveling to different countries, but when you look at the timestamps, you notice something all the time. What do you notice? You notice that he's always running within the realm of 10, right? 10 seconds, 10 point, whatever, whatever. No, let me weigh that against players like Omanyala and Noah Lyles and Christian Coleman and you know Sembini, Oblique Seville, right? When you weigh his performances against those players, bro, you can't stop Jamaicans from saying that you are you're just not that person anymore. And if a Jamaican is looking at you from the past and would have lived the experiences where you would have run 9.69 and all these different times and you were so effective and the only person that was literally in your way was Usain Bolt, right? If Usain Bolt was not in the story, Johan Blake would have been everything that Usain Bolt is today. That's facts, right? Unfortunately, the cards were dealt that in this particular age and in time, Usain Bolt was the person that, was the guy. Not taking nothing away from him, but obviously Jamaicans would have seen how you perform in the past, how you are performing now. I mean, bro, you was running 9.69, 9.73. Insane times, yeah. But because you happen to become slower and it's quite obvious that you're slow and you've went on to interviews and said because of injury you know why you are slow, why are you vexed when people are sharing their opinion on your performance? um there was a boxing match that happened quite recently, and I think it was a Holyfield, and Holyfield actually got his ass smoked, bro. Now, of course, people would have said, "It's Jenny Holyfield. What the hell you even doing? Tyson, what the hell you even doing, bro? You should retire. Like this is not you passed your prime." So if people share their opinion and say, "But look, you've passed your prime," and here you have a situation where on record it is clearly dictating that you are not in that particular conversation anymore. How could you get vexed?
they appreciate me more than my own country. So, I'm happy that I'm be able to crown elsewhere apart from Jamaica. So,
He's happy that he's able to crown elsewhere. What does that mean? Crown elsewhere. You want to be crowned as a king? You want to be crowned in terms of your performances? There have been so many people from your country that have performed exceptionally well. Veronica Campbell, I don't know, Shelly Ann Fraser Price. Bro, you aren't even in Shelly Ann Fraser Price league. The disrespect. Usain Bolt. We can even go as far back as Merlin Otti. These are players from Jamaica that, bro, if there was any person that should literally get these particular accolades, I would probably say it's Bo and Merlin. No disrespect to Shelly Humphreys or Preston Elaine, but yo. So this guy feels as though he hasn't gotten his flowers or his crown. They want to make him a national hero, put his face on the $100 bill. What are we doing?
I'm just looking to continue doing what I'm doing until I'm happy to step away when it's time.
Good. So he said he's happy to step away when it's time. But then he came in this particular video here and he made an interesting point. He just went on this rant, you know?
If you stay quiet, they say you're.
Because there was some backlash to the statement he made when he made all these silly generalizations about Jamaican people. He even went as far as the Jamaican only look even you win. That's not true. I would have seen so much support for Bolt, not Bolt, for Blake. It's false. It's false. False. So I don't know if he's going through something psychologically or something, but
You're soft, they say you're weak, they say you're pitiful. If you speak out, they say you're vulgar, they say you're loud, and you don't know what you're saying.
but in this particular case, you don't know what you're saying because it's quite obvious, bro. You're just not that guy anymore. And there's nothing wrong with that. Father Time speaks to all. Injuries, disease, health challenges affect all. And, you know,
If you dress nice, they'll probably say you're too bossy
so no, he's nagging. He's just,
or you show off. So what can you do? Nothing to please anybody. Jesus Christ, the Lord and our
oh Lord, he bring God in now.
get fight. He couldn't please anybody. He couldn't please the pharaohs, those great kings that wanted to crucify him.
But it's not like you're pleasing people, you know. People are just sharing their opinions on what they think you should do because your performances, you know, of date have just been like dismal. Like when we were actually like, bro, I kid you not, right? I saw he had an interview prior to the Olympic trials and stuff, and literally the way he was speaking, it was as though it was like this grand delusion. It's like if I taught this thing into being, it can come to pass. But then it's like, bro, when we look at these statistics, when we look at the time stamps, it's not adding up. There's no way you can actually qualify for the Olympics given your performances, and that was a known fact.
Did crucify him, right?
So if people come in and say, "Yo, you should," and they're sharing their opinions on what they think you should do, you don't even have to listen to them. Obviously, you can run, you can retire, and you feel like this is your career, you know. But why all the reservations? You know, guys, just my 2 cents. Barefoot track. Tell me what you guys think. Me personally, I believe Yohan was he needed a tone lashing for this because it was actually embarrassing. I'm not Jamaican, but listening to what he said, you know, his expression, his generalizations, you know, almost like his delusions is like, bro, like, I don't know. I don't know. Like when you actually see your hand running, is just like, in fact, let me type in this. Jamaican 100-meter. I don't even think he was in this race. I don't think he was in this race.
Fireworks in the making once again.
He was in this race. Just a minute.
You can feel the level of anticipation gripping this contest. Men's 100-meter final. Set. Up. Seville and Thompson's got away like rockets. Seville looks imperious.
He was.
Looks imperious and commanding as well. Kishan Thompson steps to the floor.
No, he was not. He was not. He was. It was not in that one. But the point is, there's going to be a change of the guard, and there's nothing that you can do to escape that. Literally nothing. And obviously the times speak for themselves. Let me see. Yohan Blake. This was 12 years ago. This was 12 years ago. Look at this. This was when Yohan was a powerhouse. This was when Yohan was the guy.
Right now.
This is when you were the guy.
Up they go. Powell is up well. Bolt has work to do. Powell is ahead of Bolt and the rest of the field. A stop for Powell. Blake comes forward on the outside. Yohan Blake wins.
9.72. When you were the guy, yeah. That's when you were the guy.
I hear you, and that's a shame. Has that been something that's been the case throughout your whole career?
Yeah, you know, Jamaica love winners, and once they not win, they're not supporting you. But
Ah, come on. Barefoot track, guys. Barefoot track. Ah.